Muth now with it. Ward back to Lannion. Ball is back with Cairns now. Swing it over to Muth. And ball is back with Thut. Thut pops that one up into the air off of Lannion. Ball now with Viscusi. Viscusi tries to put that one through, but taken away by Meixner. Ball now with Molyneux. Molyneux, long ball. Tries to find Kimmelheim, but Muth got his head on it and kept it ahead of Kimmelheim, which might have saved a nice goal there. Great ball in from Molyneux. Drop kick there from Thut. Sheehan with it off his head. Lanning. Off that of Viscusi. Sheehan tries to keep that one in, but it will go out of bounds off of him. So throw in here for Romero. But Sheehan takes away. Lanning now with it. Lanning back to Muth. Muth will pass it back to Thut. Pops that one up. Muth with it. And Beal Sheehan now. And Muth will kick that one out of bounds. And a throw in here for Ursinus. It will be taken by Romero. A little bit of words there between teams Kyle Wolf and Swarthmore coach Eric Wagner. Lanning will take this throw in for Swarthmore. Long ball up. Tries to find Viscusi, but off the head of Wolf. Nafziger. Nafziger past the head trying to find Viscusi, but off of Klingman. DeMarco now with it. Wolf to Kimmelheim, who will pass back to Romero. Tommy Sheehan takes it away, but he is taken down, and he is fouled there. So free kick here. Muth will take it. Just over 2 minutes left to play in this half. Score 0-0. And Muth will take this free kick. High ball in to the box. Myrino tries to come up to make the catch. Nafziger tries to put a shot in. And foul called. Romero now to Wolf. Nafziger takes it back. Tries to find Viscusi. And Viscusi blocks it off of Klingman. And the ball will go out the back line. So goal kick here for Ursinus. Goal kick here, high ball. Off that of DeMarco now with Nafziger for Swarthmore. Back to Muth. And Muth will kick that one out of bounds. Romero. Throw into Kimmelheim. And ball out of bounds off the head of Wolf. Lanning will take this throw in to Viscusi, but out of bounds off of Viscusi. Tries to pass it to Sheehan. Down to 30 seconds left to play here. Romero pops up in the air off the head of Nafziger. Nafziger with a nice move there. Long ball in from him with 10 seconds left to play. Popped up in the air. Stoddard with it. Stoddard keeps in. And time will expire here in this first half. Seen a lot of action early in this first half from Swarthmore. Currently hold a 6-0 shot on goal differential. Haven't seen that so much from Ursinus, who failed to register a shot on goal in this first half, though they did seem to amp up some of that pressure late in the first half. Not managed to get a shot on goal, but had some good possession in Swarthmore's half. And we will go into our break with the score tied here at Clothier Field, 0-0 in this conference men's soccer game between Swarthmore College, Garnett, and the Ursinus College Bears. Thank you for joining us on the Garnet Sports Network.
Is about balance. we want the students to become the best they can be in the classroom, the best they can be in their athletic pursuits. And our colleges do everything we can to enhance that. You're going to feel the exact same things that you would feel as a Division I or Division II athlete in the Centennial Conference. You're going to feel the heart racing. Your teammates are going to be cheering you on. You're going to be in that huddle, firing each other up, getting ready for the opening tip or the first kickoff. All of this is what we look for and we hope that our students get to achieve in the conference. You look at the rivalries in our conference, and these schools have competed against each other for over a century. To be able to turn them over to talented faculty and talented coaches to bring out what we all know is there, that athletic ability, that ability to achieve in the classroom, the ability to achieve in the lab. The community that we build within the Centennial Conference is truly special. We have 11 schools that are competing at everything they do. They're competing for the best faculty, they're competing for the best students, they're putting together the best facilities. There are 43 conferences, and I feel that the Centennial Conference is at the top of Division III.
1, 2, 3,
On the field of competition, you're going to be a starter. You're going to be a key reserve. You may be an all-conference player. You may be an all-American player. In the classroom, you are going to achieve great things. You could be on the dean's list. You could receive a departmental award. You could receive the college's highest prize when all is said and done. It's the ability to provide that kind of balance to allow a student to achieve in both ends, which makes the Centennial Conference remarkable. Together, we are driven. To motivate. To challenge. To lead. Every practice. Every play. Every day. Every season. 11 schools together in competition. We are the Centennial Conference.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Garnet Sports Network's broadcast of this conference men's soccer game between Swarthmore College and Ursinus College as we restart the second half here. My name is Jacob Brady, member of the freshman class here at Swarthmore. And Swarthmore will begin the second half. Ball with off the head of Lannion to Gall. Kept in by Rishardi. Nafziger trying to pursue, but picked up by Maiorino there. And he will punt this ball back into play. Ball with Ryan Muth, who will pop that one up. Off the head of Yu Heng Wong, but kept in by Yarash. Up in the air by Rudy. And that ball will go out of bounds off of Bradley. So thrown here for Molyneux for Ursinus. Thrown from Molyneux. Off Rishardi. Goes back off of Gall. Mendez with it. Romero with a shot, but that will go wide of the goal. And Thought we'll have a goal kick here. Scored 0-0 here in the second half, early in the second half. Swarthmore currently holding the shot on goal differential, 6-0. Had a lot of good chances, especially off of corners early in that first half. Didn't generate quite as much pressure towards the end, as Ursinus seemed to gain some momentum there, though they failed to actually register a shot on goal. Foul called here, so Molyneux will take the free kick. High ball in from him. Rudy pops it up into the air and Thought catches that one. And drop kicked into play by Thought. Kicked back up by Klingman. Rishardi now with it. Rishardi pursued by Molyneux. Passes to Nafziger. Nafziger waits. Off the head of Bradley. Wong with it, and he tries to volley it in, but blocked by Tim Yarash there. Rishardi had a nice look there with the volley. And deflected. Off of Evers. Ball goes to Rishardi. Rishardi dribbles towards the top of the box. Surrounded by black jerseys. And that ball is taken away. Molyneux now with it for Ursinus. But Gall takes it away. Bradley chips it up for Cairns. And ball goes out of bounds off of him. Sorry, goes out of bounds off of Amaral. Thrown by Cairns. Gall to Evers. Nafziger pursues that one, but Maiorino will clear that one out of the box. Rishardi back to Lannion. Muth now. Thought with a high pop-up back into play. Off of Nafziger's chest. Nafziger with it. Sheehan tried to make a run on that one, but picked up by Maiorino and punted back into play by him. Off the head of Muth. Ball with Rudy. And back to Cairns. Bradley now to Lannion. Lanning will pass it up down the sideline for Nafziger, but cleared out of bounds by Colin Klingman. And that ball will roll back out of bounds off of the Garnet. So throw in here for Ursinus. And Romero will take the throw in for them. Rudy taken away by Sheehan there. But Sheehan tried to find Nafziger up. Ball from Evers back to Nafziger. Molyneux tried to clear, but blocked by Nafziger. Nafziger now with a run, but he is bodied off the ball by Klingman. And a foul is called. Short kick in there from Maiorino off the foul. Ball off of Cairns to Bradley. Bradley dumps it off for Muth. Muth will pop it up for Wong. And that will go out of bounds off of Urash. So Cairns will take the throw in for Swarthmore. Off the head of Wong. And that ball called out of bounds off the throw. So throw in here for Urash. Sorry, it'll be taken by Molyneux. But Bradley takes it. But taken away from him by Amaral. Attack here now by Mendez. To Rudy. Rudy pursued by Lannion. And the ball will go out of bounds off of him. So Lannion will take the throw in. High ball in from Lannion. Ball now with Molyneux, but cleared up by Muth. Ball stays in. Evers fighting for it, but back with Ursinus, but that will dribble down to Thut, who will pick up. And rolled that one to himself. Long ball there from him. Off that of Gall. And Gall is fouled there. So free kick here from Swarthmore. From about 30 yards out. Good positioning here. Ball in the middle of the field. Only about 30 yards outside of goal. And Sheehan will take this kick. Chip kick. And that ball will go out of bounds off of Ursinus. So another corner here. Sheehan will take this one. Swarthmore has generated a couple of dangerous opportunities off of corners, including a Richmond Crosset header that was just tipped away by Maiorino. High ball in. And Ricciardi tries to chase it down, but he is taken down, but cleanly. Cairns now with it. And Cairns is taken down. And another free kick here from Swarthmore. This one from about 35 yards out on the far side. Cairns is down on the field. But he will get back up under his own power. Cairns recently injured his toe. Good to see him back on the pitch. So Muth will take this kick. Hard ball in, but off of Ursinus. And counterattack now. Mendez tried to pass it ahead to Amaral, making a run down. Long ball in from Cairns, looking for Nafziger. Nafziger with a move there, but can't regain possession. Evers now with it, but blocked off of Meixner. And Wong will put that one out of bounds. So a throw in here for Molyneux. Off the back of Amaral. Now with Molyneux. To Rudy. Rudy cuts into the middle. Passes to Kimmelheim. And long shot in. But Thut will find that one and grab that one out of the air, so he will drop kick this one back into play. High ball from him. Youth heads that one back up. Evers to Gall, who chips it up. The head of Evers to Nafziger. Rudy now with it for Sinus. Molyneux. Cairns in a foot race with Amaral, and foul is called there. And Muth, the long drive down. Nafziger off his chest. But taken away, so Marino passes to Urash. Wong and Urash fighting for it. And a foul called there on Urash. I'm sorry, on Urash draws the foul. And Molyneux will take this free kick. Sends it up long. Shardy tries to win the header. Youth comes forward. Rishardi. But taken away there by Meixner. Ball now in the middle with Kimmelheim to Molyneux. Molyneux finds his brother. Ball in, but popped up into the air by Cairns. And that will roll back to Thut, who picks up. Ball with Sheehan. Sheehan tried to find Nafziger down the far side, but ball out of bounds. Ball popped up in the air. That of Gall. Back off of Muth. Evers wins that one. Wong now with a run down the near side. Chips it in for Nafziger. Nafziger back to Evers. Evers near the top of the box, runs in. And he sends that one well wide of goal. And goal kick in there from Maiorino. Gall now with it. Near midfield. Passes it back to Bradley. Bradley up to Sheehan. Sheehan with it. Makes a run in. And a penalty is awarded to Swarthmore as Sheehan was brought down in the box. Referee points to the spot there. Sheehan making a run in from the side and in. And he was taken down. So a penalty here. Muth will take this one. He's got a cannon on him. So some argument there between Kimmelheim, the Ursinus captain, and the referee. Number of Ursinus fans angry at that call. So Muth now lines up for this kick. Whistle blows. Makes the run forward. Goal! Finds the bottom left corner on that one. Great placement there from Muth. Low ball into the far corner. And Swarthmore takes the lead here. 1-0 off of that spot kick from Ryan Muth. Believe that is his first goal of the season. He scored 4 last year to lead the squad. And he finds his way onto the score sheet with that one. 30 minutes left to play here. Still plenty of time for Ursinus to tie it up. And a foul called there on the Garnet. And the Ursinus coach will be shown a yellow card there. Seem to take issue with the where Gall is standing at the moment as the wall on this kick. Angry shouting here still from the Ursinus fan base. And the whistle is blown. Molyneux curling shot in, but Thutt dives on that one. And Thutt rolls that one to himself, and he will send it in long. Evers went up for the header. flicked up line, but ball now with Kimmelheim. And Kimmelheim grabs Gall and throws him to the ground. Turning into a pretty physical game here. Muth. So Muth will take this free kick. Long ball through, and Maiorino comes up to catch that one. And he will quickly punt that one back into play, looking to generate something on the counterattack, but Lannion blocks it back up. Ball now with Nafziger. Molyneux with it. On the near side, finds space. Ricciardi pursues. And Ricciardi blocks that one. Pops it up into the air. And a foul is called. Pushing and shoving there down on the field. Turning into a pretty ugly match here. And they will set up the wall. Molyneux will take this kick. And blocked up into the air by Thutt. And over the back of the net. Great save there by Michael Thutt. Molyneux sent that one in hard. Curved it around the wall. But straight at Thutt, who got his hand up. And blocked that one. So corner now for Ursinus. Short corner off that of Muth, and Gall blocked that one back upfield, but out of bounds off of him. So a throw in here. Romero will take it for Ursinus. Wong tried to intercept that one, but out of bounds off of him. Molyneux will leave it off for the other Molyneux, who will take this throw in. Long ball into the box. Rudy went up for the header. And popped up in the air from Bradley, but out of bounds. So, Molyneux will take the throw-in for Ursinus. Rudy went up for the header. Wong tried to clear it up, but off the head of Molyneux. Molyneux still with it. And that ball will go out of bounds at the back off of him. So, goal kick here for Swarthmore. And number 6, Ryan Ward, will come on now. Swarthmore in the midfield as Joey Bradley comes out. And throw-in from Molyneux. Off of Muth. Evers now back from Kimmelheim to Meixner. Nafziger tries to pursue, but it will go out of bounds. Off of Nafziger. Molyneux will take the throw. Ball out of bounds off of Swarthmore. Sorry, foul called, actually. And Molyneux will take this free kick. High ball up. Youth will head out. And that ball will go over the back of over goal. And stuck in the back netting. So goal kick here from Thut. And Nafziger down on the ground, grabbing his knee. And Coach Wagner and trainer Sudak will come out onto the field. Nafziger went down, holding on to his knee, but he's back up. Seems a little bit unstable. And he will walk this one off under his own power. So number 9, Quentin Millett, will come on for Nafziger. And play will restart. With a free kick, goal kick from Maiorino. Off of Ward, off the head of Ward again. But Rudy with it to Molyneux. Molyneux down the near side. And Cairns kick that one out of bounds. Corner here. Looks like Romero will take it for Ursinus. Lots of men in the box here for Ursinus. But that ball is off the head of Muth. Off Molyneux to Ward. And Wong tries to run that one down, but it will go out of bounds, so throw in here. Romero will take the throw in. Off of Kimmelheim, but cleared up by Ward. Kept in by Urash. Ball with Rishardi to Cairns. Up by Rishardi. Jump ball there between Urash and Evers. Evers goes down, but Ward now with it in the middle. Klingman still with it, but ball goes back to Rudy. Now for Ursinus. But taken away by Stoddard. Stoddard tries to put one up long, hoping Evers or Millett will make a run on it. And Maiorino tried to block that one back, but Millett crossed it in for Evers, but too far ahead for him. And the ball got out of bounds off that cross from Millett. One-on-one there for Evers. But ball now with Rishardi. Rishardi finds space up the middle. Shot in, but easily handled by Maiorino. Punt now from Maiorino. Off the head of Muth. Long to Ward. Ward up the line to Gall. Gall into the middle for Rishardi. Gall finding space down the near side. Evers with a move to try to give to Wong. And that ball will be called out of bounds. And Urash will take the throw in here for Ursinus. Thrown is to Kimmelheim. Ball now with Molyneux, who tries to cut in. And Amaral is taken down. And foul called on Swarthmore. Free kick here. Molyneux will take it. Attempted deflection there, but ball goes out of bounds. Well wide of net, so Thutt will take this goal kick. Ball now with Stoddard. On the near side, Stoddard keeps it in, but turns it over to Urash. Now with Molyneux. Molyneux trying to find Amaral, but the ball will go out of bounds off of Molyneux's kick. So, goal kick again for Thutt. Ball with Rishiard near midfield. Tries to pass it up. Looking. Wong trying to make a run on that one, but popped up by Klingman. Ball now with Evers, and that will go out of bounds off of Romero. So throw in here. Short to Ward, but cleared up by Klingman. Ball is back. In the middle for Evers. Millet now. Stoddard with a good look at the net. Stoddard into the middle for Millet. Evers, but cleared away by Klingman. And Youth keeps that ball in. Cleared up by Rishardi. Ball now with Mendez. Making a run up. Ball goes back to Molyneux. Puts it down the side for Urash. And Rishardi clears that one out of bounds, so a throw in here. Sorry, ball goes out of bounds off of Yes, ball goes out of bounds off of Ursinus. So Lanyon will take the throw in. Long ball in from Lanyon, but off of Urash. Lanyon back up. Manu. And Muth pops it up into the air. Klingman. to Meixner, to the side for Urash. Cleared up by Lanning. Evers now with it. Evers tried to play it to Millen in space, but couldn't find him, so a throw in there. Up by Romero. Cairns now with it, who will pass it back to Thutt, but Thutt's kick well out of bounds. Throw in here will be taken by Romero. Mendez with it. Passes back. Urash now. Ball with Klingman up the middle to Wolf. Mendez with it. Mendez into the middle. And high shot there from Rudy as it starts to rain here at Clothier Field. Umbrellas and hoods starting to come out here. Ball out of bounds off of Swarthmore. Thrown by Molyneux. And then out of bounds from Rudy. Shardy now with it. Chipped up from Gall, looking for Evers, but off the head of Meixner. Up into the air from Lannion. Nafziger now with it for Swarthmore. Tries to find Sheehan down the near side, far side, but ball will go out of bounds. Thrown here from Sheehan. Stoddard now with it. To Sheehan. Nafziger with a cross in, off the head of Gall, but wide of net. And goal kick here from Mairino. Now with Mendez, but all out of bounds off of him. Ball up into the air off of Sheehan. Evers now. Kept in. Ball with Kilday. To the middle for Romero, but caught up in traffic and off of Ricciardi. Goes back to Klingman. And that ball goes out of bounds. Throw in here. Be taken by Lanning. Off Navsger, up from Molyneux, tries to find Wolf, but that ball out of bounds. Lanning will take the throw-in. Long ball in from him, off the head of Nafziger to Evers, but Meixner clears it up. Off the back of that of Muth and out of bounds off of him. And Justin Molyneux will take this throw in. Long thrown into the box. And Mendez tried to volley that one on net, but instead it went well wide. And ball out of bounds at the back off of Swarthmore, so corner kick here. And Ursinus will bring 7 men into the box for this one. Caught up and volleyed home by Meixner. And goal there from Ursinus with less than 10 minutes to play to tie this game up. Cairns. Ball back in play now. Stoddard. And foul called as Cairns goes to the ground in pain. And Muth will take this free kick. Ball with Nafziger. Tries to play it into the middle for Evers, but ball now with Muth in the defense. Lannion to Rishardi. Ward, but taken away there by Kilday, or at least attempted. Nafziger to Evers. Evers near the top of the box. Tries to kick that one in. Rishardi to Ward. Swarthmore applying a lot of pressure here. Ward. Evers now to Gall. Ball out of bounds off of Urash there. So a throw in here. Taken by Stoddard to the box. Law holding there. Gall over his head. And looks like Evers was dragged down, but no call. So corner kick here for Swarthmore. Corner from Sheehan. Off the head of Muth. And attempted overhead kick there. By Stoddard. But too high. Goal kick there from Maiorino. Ward. Ward passes ahead to Evers. Evers with it. Evers finds Gall. Gall at the side of the box. 2 men on him. Tries to pass into the middle, but cleared out. Actually, ball stays in. Molyneux. And out of bounds off of Amaral. Lannion will take this throw in. Molyneux now with it. To the middle for Amaral. Nafziger back to Gall. Passes to Evers. Back to Lanyon. To Gall. Gall to Nafziger. Gall. Side of the box, dribbles in. Nafziger at the top, but his kick is deflected wide. So a corner kick now. Sheehan will take this one. High ball. Off that of Muth towards goal. Muth with a shot, but up over the top of the goal. Sorry, that was deflected out off of Ursinus. So another corner for Swarthmore. Sheehan, hard ball through, and Marino will punch that one out. But the ball goes back to Stoddard. Stoddard tries to find Sheehan, but it's a little bit too far ahead for him, and that ball will go out of bounds at the back line. So it will be a goal kick here by Marino. Off that Award. Sheehan now with it, but cleared up. But off Ricciardi. Ward. Gall. Taken by Nafziger, but Hirosh now with it. And that ball goes out of bounds off of Naf. So throw in here, Molyneux will take. Ball with Molyneux. To Romero on the far side. Romero turns over to Ricciardi. Nafziger now with it. Nafziger tries to play it through for Evers, but too far ahead for him. Urash sends a long ball up, but into the chest of Muth. Muth passes ahead to Nafziger. Popped him in the air off the head of Rudy, but back off the head of Cairns. Ball now with Molyneux. To Rudy. But turnover there. Ball from Muth tries to find Evers, but Evers offsides. So free kick here. Taken short. But a long ball there from Klingman. Now with Amaral. Lanyon tried to take possession, but the ball will go out of bounds off him, so Molyneux now. Justin Molyneux will take this kick. I'm sorry, throw in. The foul is called there, so I thought we'll take this kick. 1 minute remaining left here to play in regulation. Ward pushed to the ground there, so foul on Ursinus. Muth will take this free kick. Long high ball here from Muth. Sheehan to the side of the box. Up in the air from Stoddard. Ward tried to win that header. Ball cleared up line, kept in by Ricciardi. Back to Lanyon. Molyneux now with it. 10 seconds left to play. Rudy. Molyneux. Molyneux will take a low shot in. And Thut kicks that one away. So we will go to overtime. Our score tied 1-1. Goals coming off of a penalty for Swarthmore. Muth scoring there from the spot kick. And the goal from Ursinus coming off of a volleyed deflection from a corner near the goal mouth. That was just out of the reach of Thut. Score 1-1. We'll be back in a few minutes for our first period of overtime. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back as we begin our first period of overtime here at Clothier Field in this conference men's soccer game between Swarthmore College and Ursinus College. My name is Jacob Brady, a freshman here at Swarthmore. Score currently tied 1-1 as Swarthmore begins this first period of overtime. Ball popped up high into the air. Off of Gall. Ball now with Wolf. Wolf making a run, tried to find space in the middle. Lanyon take it away, but ball is called out of bounds. And the throw in here will be taken by Ursinus. Youth. And ball will go out of bounds off of Ursinus there. Lanyon will take the throw in. Ward now with it. Ward has tried to find Sheehan, but too far ahead for him. But Sheehan back with it. Nafziger into the middle, cleared away by Klingman. Gall with it. And popped up into the air and out of bounds by Molyneux. Swarthmore currently 2-1-0 in overtime games. One against Eastern off of a free kick. One just recently against Hopkins. And lost against Muhlenberg on Wednesday, I believe. Off of a penalty kick in overtime. Ball there off the head of Ward. Evers with it. Ward with a high ball, trying to find Wong. Yarash will tries to clear it up, but out of bounds off Wong. Yarash will take this throw in. Ward takes it away. Ball with Nafziger. Tries to find Ward, but Molyneux with it. Molyneux ahead for Amaral. And the ball will go out of bounds off of Ursinus. Molyneux will take the throw in. Long ball in from Justin Molyneux. Rudy with it. Back to Molyneux. Molyneux volleys one hard in, but into the... Actually knuckled before it got to the side of the net. So, goal kick here from Thutt. Thutt with this ball up. Nafziger has it for Swarthmore. Long ball up from Muth. Out off the head of Romero. Nafziger now with it. Sheehan in the corner tries to drive that one in, but deflected. Molyneux with a long ball up, but Muth will kick that one out of bounds. And a throw in here for Ursinus. So, Ryan Molyneux will take this throw-in. Romero to Nafziger. Passes to Wong. And Cairns will kick that one out of bounds. So the throw-in here will be from Molyneux on the far side. Ball kept in there by Meixner. Off that of Stoddard. And that ball goes out of bounds. Again off of Swarthmore. So another throw in here, taken by Molyneux. Ball goes out of bounds off of Ursinus on the throw-in. So goal kick here. Number 14, Joey Bradley, come out onto the field for Yuheng Wong. Long ball up from Thutt. Ball now with Emerald making a run down the far side. Gets it in past Muth, but Stoddard clears it up. Ward now with it. Ward passes to Stoddard. But Rudy between the legs of Muth. And Urash now sends the ball through, blocked by Lannion. Urash. Molyneux. Back to Urash. Molyneux with it and cleared up by Sheehan. Romero with the throw-in. Sheehan tried to take it away, but back to Romero. Ball now with Klingman. Ball out of bounds. Off of Klingman. So throw-in here will be taken by Stoddard. Over Evers and then cleared out by Meixner. Stoddard with the throw into Sheehan. Gall fighting for it with Molyneux. And Molyneux is taken down. Foul called. And that will be a free kick there for Molyneux. As he was tripped up. And Molyneux with a long ball in, but wide of goal and out of bounds behind the. So Thutt will take this goal kick. Under a minute left to play here in this first period of overtime. Long kick kicking from Thut. The head of Kimmelheim. Sheehan back to ball now with Muth. Muth clears it up. But Romero pokes it back in. Ball off the foot of Sheehan. Evers will pursue along with Klingman. Evers gains possession. Evers with a run to the box. And shot there from Gall. It almost went in just under the crossbar, but deflected over the top of the goal. And Bradley tried to take a quick corner in there to try to get that golden goal before time expired. Great chance there for Swarthmore right before the buzzer rang out. Gall had a great kick there from the top of the box. That went, it's going right. Well, right at underneath the crossbar before tipped up and over. Reminiscent of a Michael Thut save from earlier in the game. As both goalkeepers stood tall here in this first period of overtime. And we will be back to action here in about a minute. Score is still tied. 1-1 here. Shot on goal differential currently 9-3 in favor of the Garnet. Swarthmore 2-1 in overtime games so far this season. They've won against Eastern and Johns Hopkins, both 1-0 affairs, and lost 2-1 to Muhlenberg this past excuse me, this past Wednesday in a 2-1 game that was decided by a penalty in overtime that Muhlenberg managed to convert. And they look to improve to 3-1 today in this affair, as both teams return to the field and we look set to start our second period of overtime. For those of you unfamiliar with overtime rules in college, 2 10-minute periods played. This is golden goal, so whoever scores first, no matter when it is, regardless of the period, automatically wins. If both teams are tied at the end of the second period, the game will be a tie. There is no penalty shootout or anything of that sort. Swarthmore yet to have a game result in a tie this season. They've won 5, lost 4. Same for Ursinus. Won 3, lost 5. This could be first draw of the season for both teams. Ball with Gall. Up ahead to Evers, but ball back to Molyneux. And Amaral fell in the box there. Loud calls for penalty kick there, as no call from the referee though. Ball block. Nafziger tries to pursue. Sheehan sliding in to try to kick that one in, but punted up. Landy now with it. And a foul called there. On Swarthmore. Molyneux will take this free kick. Ball from Stoddard goes out of bounds off of Klingman, so a throw in here for Swarthmore. Thrown from Stoddard. And it will go out of bounds again off of Ursinus. Another thrown from Stoddard. Sheehan fighting with Molyneux for the ball. Ball will go out of bounds off of Sheehan. Thrown taken quick. Up ahead for Amaral. Thutt pops that one up into the air off the head of Amaral. Picked up by Gull. Stoddard with it. Stoddard. But kept in still by Ursinus. And ball goes out of bounds off of them. And a hand ball called there on Ursinus. Blatant handball called. Looks like Molyneux reached up into the air, put his hand on it. So Sheehan will take this free kick as Swarthmore pushes most of their men up, trying to score this decisive goal. Ball in from Sheehan. Kept in by Stoddard. Off of Molyneux. Stoddard. Up into the air. Muth. And Urash tried to clear it up, but Muth kicks it out. Molyneux will take this throw-in. Head of Rudy. Molyneux. Long ball up. Offsides called on Amaral. Thrown there from Thutt to Stoddard. Ball with Romero. And that ball is out of bounds on Ursinus, so throwing here for Swarthmore. Ball with Evers to Bradley, and Bradley tried to find that one near post, bottom corner, but sends that one wide a goal instead. So Maiorino will take the goal kick. Muth clears it up. Evers now with it. Evers making a run towards the south of the box. Bradley. Bradley back to Gall. And Muth sends a shot in, but well over top of the net. So goal kick again from Maiorino. Long ball in there from Maiorino. Off that, a Muth. Bradley. Give this to Gall. Gall tried to play it through space. Ball out of bounds, though. Landing with the throw-in. Bradley. Nafziger now with it. And Cairns now. Cairns with the passes to Ward. Evers tries to play it through for Nafziger, but Klingman pass it back to Maiorino. And a throw in here. Stoddard. Take it. Maiorino comes forward to scoop that one up. Stoddard clears that one back up. Molyneux now with it. Ward with a long ball. Looking for Nafziger. The head of Nafziger. Nafziger turns the corner back in. Nafziger looking for a shot. Low ball, but stopped at the near post. Sheehan with it. Into the middle. And goal! Michael Nafziger with the game winner. Michael Nafziger from the top of the box with a low shot. Found bottom corner at the near post. And Swarthmore wins this game 2-1, improving to 3-1 in overtime games. Overall record now 6-4-0. 2-2 in conference play. And they score with 2 minutes left to play here in this second period of overtime to win this game. Great goal from Michael Nafziger. Gall went down initially in the box. Looked to trip, though there were calls from the Swarthmore bench for a penalty kick. Ball dribbled out to Nafziger, and he got his foot on it and sent that one into the bottom corner of the net at the near post. And Maiorino tried to make a diving save on that one, but couldn't get his hand on it. Great goal there from Swarthmore. I believe that's Nafziger's 4th of the season, maybe 5th. And Swarthmore 6-4 now. And they win this game 2-1 with 2 minutes left to play. Great game here from the Garnet. Thank you for joining us here on the Garnet